busy and I told you to fucking go away. Pulling fucking stupid faces. Right, we'll go and get a fucking train then. I told you fucking biff. Go away, you shit. Go away, you fucking biff.
Biff?
Go away.
Why?
Because I'm busy and I haven't got time for people like you.
You call me a fucking biff?
I told you fucking biff.
What for?
Because you're a biff.
Why though?
Now go away because I'm busy.
I just went like that.
Somebody. Yeah, I know, you know me now. So go away.
What are you going to do about it?
Go away, you shit.
Don't call me a fucking biff. That's rude language, sir. Call me a fucking biff. Why?
Because I'm busy and I told you to fucking go away.
That's threatening. You just come into my face, you muppet. I'm a Preston lad. I ain't a football lad here. I'm not a football lad.
Away.
I'm not going anywhere. I'm on a public footpath. You call me a fucking biff?
Okay, are you okay to just...
Can you tell me... No, I'm not. I'm getting a train.
Right, okay then.
Can you tell me what police force he's from? Please, miss.
See what force we are here and we've
I don't know. But what? No, is it Blackburn? Is it Preston?
Lancashire Police.
No, but what work?
I can't tell you you've already done the photograph anyway.
For anyone unfamiliar, the term being used is a derogatory insult, directed at a member of the public by a uniformed supervisor within seconds of the interaction. That immediately shifts the tone, because the officer becomes the source of escalation rather than responding to it. Professional standards require officers to absorb provocation, not create it, especially through abusive or degrading language. Once that line is crossed, any claim that the individual is being disorderly or obstructive is significantly weakened. The interaction stops being about lawful conduct and instead reflects an officer introducing hostility into a situation where none legally existed.
I've had a very, very long day.
Yeah.
I'm very busy. I'm very tired.
Yeah.
I've still got a long time to go on this shift. And the last thing I need is people like you coming to the side of my police van, pulling fucking stupid faces when I've got stuff to do. I am a very busy man. Clearly,
Can I pull stupid
if you wish
faces?
to make a complaint about me, fill your boots. But I've had enough.
What station are you based at?
Blackburn.
Blackburn?
Yes. All right.
Right.
Thank you very much. You've had your fun now. Please, will you leave?
No, I'm catching a train.
Right, we'll go and get a fucking train then.
Seriously, Constable?
Yeah.
Are you a sergeant?
Yes, go and get a train. Go get a train.
That's unwanted contact, that.
You're going to finish getting arrested.
You're he's a police officer.
I don't want to get arrested. No, I know.
Then just go.
Stop pushing me in my back, please. I'm not a football fan. I'm not a football fan.
Walk to the train station.
Sergeant, that is pure that.
There's no need for this, isn't there?
That is pure that. What you did to me then?
Walk to the train station.
Did you witness the pushing?
I've not witnessed any pushing, no.
You didn't witness the pushing?
We're just removing you from the area because we...
I'm going on a train. I'm going on a train.
Why are you not walking? Come on.
Why would he use that language to me though?
Come on.
Please, miss.
Come
Sergeant 75. You're currently.
There's a car there. You're gonna get.
No, I'm not going to get out of it. You are currently live to hundreds of people, sir.
And police officers today has been nothing but disgraceful.
Disgraceful? I've got it all on record. I've got it all on record.
When Reggie calmly explains he's waiting for a train, the response escalates into further abuse rather than de-escalation. Telling him to go get a train, followed by a dismissive invitation to complain, reflects open hostility, not professional engagement. This isn't a momentary lapse under pressure. It shows a supervisor acting with a level of comfort in using disrespectful language. From a standards perspective, fatigue or workload doesn't justify that conduct. It highlights a failure to maintain control and professionalism. A sergeant responding this way isn't maintaining order. It actively undermines the authority and legitimacy of the interaction.
Or anything like that to you, sir? What did I swear? Pull in a face? Pull in a face? You committed a public order offence. You call me a fucking biff. Did you call me a fucking biff? Did you call me a fucking biff? Pull a face? That's what I do to kids. That's what I do to kids. You call me a fucking biff and I've got it all on camera. Would you endorse that sort of language? So if I called you a fucking biff now, how would you react to that?
I'm quite offended the fact that you...
Would you arrest me for that?
...sworn on the railway, which is contrary to bylaw 8, so I suggest you...
And I would not do that, sir.
You have.
No, I've told you what he said.
Sworn.
No, I told you what he said.
It doesn't matter because you swore.
What, by repeating one of your... I'm making... Can I report a crime to you?
Absolutely report a crime.
Well, I want to report a crime to you. One of your constables called me a fucking biff.
Right.
Right? Sergeant 75.
Well, that's not a constable, that's a sergeant.
The sergeant immediately reframes the situation, claiming Reggie has sworn and invoking Railway Bylaw 8 as justification. But that isn't a misunderstanding. It appears to be a deliberate shift to move attention away from the officer's conduct. Reggie is describing what was said to him, not directing abuse, yet the narrative is flipped to portray him as the problem. Bylaw 8 addresses disorderly behavior that causes actual annoyance or disruption on railway premises, not someone recounting misconduct during a complaint. Using it in this way stretches the provision beyond its purpose and redirects scrutiny rather than addressing the issue raised.
It's still a crime. I'm repeating his words. I haven't said them. I'm saying what he said to me.
Yeah, well, you've then said, what if I call you?
So I'm asking you what in return.
You have sworn without referencing another person.
Well, can I just tell you this, sir? Just spin this here. We're live to a lot of people right now,
really
right?
bothered about that.
So therefore, just be careful where you go with
Do you
this.
understand that the railway bylaws?
I know the bylaws, but they haven't. None of the British Transport Police have asked me to leave.
It's a constable.
A British Transport Constable, not a Lancashire Police Constable.
No, you're misunderstanding the law. It says the word constable. Constable can enforce a bylaw. Yes, the BT can have primacy, however, a constable can enforce the bylaw. You are currently, by swearing, acting in an unacceptable manner.
Oh, so here we go, guys. Another tyrant here. He's just said that I am swearing by merely repeating a sergeant's words. That's what I was doing. I wasn't swearing.
This is where the interaction turns especially troubling. The sergeant is no longer misinterpreting events, he's actively reshaping them. Reggie clearly explains he's repeating what was said to him, yet that distinction is ignored, by reframing reported speech as direct abuse. The situation is redirected from a complaint into an alleged offense. That shift creates a pathway to enforcement that didn't previously exist, placing pressure on the complainant instead of addressing the conduct being reported. In effect, the focus moves away from accountability and toward controlling the narrative, undermining the integrity of the process.
No. Listen, Constable. So you are not. You can't. No. I asked you a question. I asked you a question, Constable. You're a sergeant as well. So is this how sergeants go down? I swore. I asked you, how would you feel if I called you that? Right? So I won't repeat it again because I don't use that language. I don't use that language. I don't because it weren't directed at you. He directed it at me.
Then what I'd advise you, if you've got evidence, is ring 101 and make a complaint.
I want to make a complaint to you now. Oh, you can't investigate another sergeant? He's same rank? That's corrupt, that. I will be doing it in my own time. I asked you a question. I wasn't swearing at you, and you know that, Constable. You know I weren't swearing at you. But do you know what? If there's no member of public making that complaint, if there wasn't a person in the hearing of sight of that verbal, well, you haven't got a complaint of it, so there you go. You do, because you can't be offended by that word.
When the sergeant tells Reggie to make a complaint through 101 but then claims he can't deal with it because the officer is the same rank, the contradiction becomes clear. Handling a complaint in that moment isn't about investigating or disciplining. It's about acknowledging and recording the allegation. By refusing to even log what's being reported, he isn't remaining neutral. He's preventing the process from starting. Rank may limit who can take formal action, but it doesn't remove the responsibility to document misconduct. Blocking that first step undermines accountability before it even has a chance to take hold.
I'm not talking
that might be in my vocabulary.
The
bylaws for the train station. So no British Transport Police Constable has asked me to leave this, which is accessible from all members of public until you get to that door. It's not up. It's up until you go into them doors. Well, you ask a British Transport Constable here now. I spoke to a British Transport Constable and he has no problem with me being here, and you do, and you're Lancashire Police.
I have got a problem, so you're swearing.
I'm not swearing. I asked you a question, sir, on your sergeant's words.
You've sworn.
Seriously?
Well, no, did you not?
I never use them words at him. He used them words at me, and I'm asking you if that's acceptable for your sergeant to call me something biff. I will not use that word again if you don't want me to.
I find it quite offensive if you do.
I find it offensive that he directed that word at me.
Then I suggest you ring 101, who will take your...
Well, you're not looking good, Sergeant, because you're absolutely... Because I'm asking you a question.
You're asking me to take a complaint.
No, I'm asking you a question on what your sergeant said to me, and you're saying that I'm guilty of the thing that he said to me.
I don't know what I said. I was not there.
You tried to get me off this property for using a word that your sergeant said to me. Did you just try to get me to leave here for that word?
To leave the railway station.
Well, you've no law to say that. I'm walking in my capability. Bye. See, there you go, guys. Absolute corrupt.
By the end of the encounter, the pattern is clear. The sergeant who initiated the hostility doesn't correct or de-escalate. He simply disengages without acknowledgement or accountability. The second sergeant's approach is more restrained, but equally impactful, shifting the complaint away from the moment and into a delayed process, by redirecting it to a later channel. The immediacy, context, and supporting detail are all weakened. Together, the actions show how one officer creates the issue while the other ensures it faces no immediate consequence, allowing the situation to close without resolution. If you found value in this breakdown, make sure you like the video, share it, and subscribe to support the channel, and help keep this kind of accountability in the spotlight.